Let's get famous. In this lesson, you'll learn how to promote your app using Como's Promote tab and all of its features. There are lots of apps on the market, and your customers have lots of apps on their phone already. You need to have a great promotion strategy in order to get your customers to download yet one more mobile app, yours. By going to the Promote tab in your dashboard, you'll find 5 different options: redirect mobile users, creating banners, QR codes, sharing, and creating a landing page. First, we'll talk about redirecting mobile users. You have several options that should work for any website. The first option is a generic option for any content management system that's not listed here, and it's a generic bit of JavaScript that you can add to the header of any website. Next, we've got options like WordPress, Blogger, Tumblr, and TypePad. For example, with WordPress, you can download a plugin that will automatically bring your users to your mobile site. In order to figure out how to use all of these redirection options for your type of content management system, simply follow the steps listed in the Como website. You can also change advanced settings for mobile users. You can disable the redirect entirely, or you can choose to redirect only specific types of mobile users. So if I uncheck Android, now we're only redirecting iOS users. You can choose to redirect mobile BlackBerry users or Windows Phone users. You can also choose to send them to a landing page. Here you would enter your store URL. You can also choose to add a message box or not add a message box. We'll add one here, and then you can change the message box text. So when somebody comes to your site, they'll get a small message on their mobile phone or tablet that says, "This website has a mobile version. Click OK to display it." A really handy feature. Let's look at banners. Como has really gone above and beyond here by allowing you to use any one of the pre-created website banners that you see here. There are different color styles, and you can change a few things about it too. You can change the text. Download now. Let's say download for free. So now you see the banner text is changed. You can enable the ribbon or disable it, so you'll see a free ribbon right here. We'll go ahead and leave that enabled. Next, you can generate banners. I've chosen the red format, and with each one of these, you have different pixel ratios in order to put these in different spots on your website. And you also have 2 options. One is to get the code, and you can get the code here, or you can download an image. With an image, you can upload that like any other image to your website. With the code, you'll actually have to go into the HTML code of your website. Let's click on this and copy it. Now, if I go to a simple WordPress site, you see that I've got my banner image embedded here. Let's get rid of that and see how we did it. So I know this is the exact spot in my website or on this specific web page that I want this image to appear. So what I'm going to do is just place some X's here. And that's a little marker for me, just so I know exactly where I am in the HTML code. I'm not an HTML developer, as many of you probably aren't, so I need a little helper when getting into that code. With WordPress, you have 2 tabs, Visual and Text. Text will actually take you to the HTML code that's on this website. You may have a tab that says HTML, or maybe a tab or a button that says Source. Click on any one of those in order to get to your HTML code. Now we'll find our set of X's. We'll just highlight those, because we're going to paste over them. We'll paste our code, and now, when we go back to our Visual tab, we'll see that we have our banner down here. Next, let's check out QR codes. With QR codes, Como is allowing you to add a QR code to your website, or really any other media, print media, business cards, anything you can think of. And you can download the image by clicking Save Image, or you can add it to your website via code. And the code would be inserted just like we inserted the code for the banner. And here you have 2 different options. You have a 110 by 110 and a 175 by 175. If you want to make these bigger or smaller, you can use any image editing software to resize the image to a smaller or larger size. Let's check out Share. Next, you can share on Facebook or on Twitter. Let's say I'm going to share on Facebook. All I need to do is type something about my app, hit the share button, and I'm good to go. Como's already added my web app URL, my app image, and there's nothing else I have to do. Lastly, we have a landing page. With the landing page, all you have to do is enter a store URL to one of your apps, and enter an app description, and Como will automatically generate a really nice looking landing page that you can send your users to that will allow them to download your app from any one of the marketplaces that you've chosen to publish your app. Let's put our Google Play URL in, preview the page, and see what we have. So now we have our app here. We have a nice screenshot of our app from Como. We have a button that links to all the stores that our app is located on. And by the way, you'll want to add your Amazon and Apple App Store URLs as well, so customers can click on their desired app marketplace and go directly to your app. They can get your app via email. They just put in their email address and the link to your app is emailed to them, or they can scan this QR code. It's really pretty slick. So now that you know about all the promotional features Como offers you, you'll not only understand why Como is such a great value, but you'll actually get customers using your app. And really, isn't that the most important thing? Remember to make a promotional plan and stick with it. It takes time to build users. So don't get frustrated, keep at it, and your customers will begin to use your great Como app.